Welcome to Rumday Night Football with the Rumboyz Fantasy Network.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Oh shit, we got a foamy fucking beer. Only made a little mess. It only made a little mess. I knew I should have grabbed a fucking different one. I knew that this one, when it fell over, I should have fucking not grabbed it. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the one and only Rumboyz Fantasy Network. It's your boy Rumboyz Robbie, CEO of the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. I'll give you all a minute. Should pile in. Want y'all go ahead, get up in this live stream. Make sure that you guys like, comment, and subscribe here on our YouTube channel. You guys have been doing really great at sharing the content lately. I've been seeing you guys like put tweets out like in hashtags and stuff. Keep doing that. Keep sharing the content. Let's see here. I know that there's like something that I am probably forgetting. Game on ESPN tonight. It is Rumday Night Football here on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. Let me make some room in my work area because I have like so much shit off to the right side of me. Alrighty. So tonight, Chiefs, Raiders, Chiefs. This one is quite interesting because, and like I kind of wish that maybe I kind of waited until like right before I just like right when I hit the go live button, about maybe 3-4 minutes before I hit the go live button, the spreads moved, and they moved like drastically. Kansas City is such a heavy fucking favorite. Like, I think I set my SGP sometime around about 4:30, 5 o'clock ish Mountain Time. My first SGP. I have two SGPs that we're going to go over tonight. Before we get presented with kickoff here on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. First one, I took KC money line, and I believe like when I bought KC, I think I bought KC on the money line at like 140 or something like that, like 170. Z2 says he has a parlay for you guys. Carr over 7.5 rushing yards. Hollins over 3 catches. Carlson over 1.5 field goals made. Bolton 9.5 tackles assisted, or is that 9.5 tackles plus assisted tackles? Mad Max 4.5 tackles assisted. Parlay of the night for me. Big men tings on the Carolina Panthers for firing Matt Rule. The team had 5 QBs, 3 OCs with nothing to show. The DC isn't safe too. Oh, hell no. What's up, Albert? What's up, Treat? Here, let me just double check something really fast. Because see, right now, I wanna go ahead and I'm gonna talk tonight's game. So right now, so when I bought in on the Chiefs money line, yeah, I didn't get them as I got them like they weren't as heavy favorites. Like I know that the Raiders weren't the dogs that they are now. Yeah, you got the Raiders at a plus 270 right now. You got the Raiders right now at a plus 290, plus 270. Earlier it was not like that. It was like a plus 170. About like an hour ago. About like 40 minutes ago. What that tells me is that there's a lot of casuals rushing to put money on the Chiefs. I did put money on the Chiefs. We have a $10. We got $10 on a SGP for the Chiefs, which we're going to go over here momentarily. And then I also went ahead and I was like, you know what? Once I saw that line moved so heavy, I was like, what stopped me from putting like a couple of bucks on a similar parlay built around the Raiders with the Raiders money line. So let's go ahead. Let's review our SGPs right now. I'm gonna read them off as fast as I can for you guys. I did post them in the Discord. All right, so we got KC money line, Devontae Adams anytime TD, Travis Kelce anytime TD, over 45.5 total points, over 254.5 passing yards for Carr, 274.5 passing yards for Mahomes, Isaiah Pacheco to have 20 rushing yards, over on Juju's receiving yards at 34.5, Max Crosby to record 1 sack. Okay, so Crosby to get a sack, Juju 34.5, Mahomes 274.5, Carr 254.5 over, Kelce, and I think we have Kelce and Adams to have TDs on that card. 45.5 over. I don't know how this game is going to shape up. I want it to be, and every indication is pointing that with a 51.5 over under, that it's going to be like a 50+ point scoring game or like a 49-ish point scoring game. I don't want to risk it being that close. I don't think that the under hits drastically, but if in any situation that it does, I wanted to kind of prepare for that. So that's why I went with the 40. I think it was like 45.5, 46.5, something like that. For the over, I think that this game will get over about 45 points. It's MVS birthday, lock and load anytime TD. I have MVS as a captain in a showdown lineup. I have MVS as captain in a showdown. So I'm hoping MVS has a good night. And that's something I was actually about to get into talking about. Just want to cover the other SGP for tonight. 1 second. So the other SGP, it is featuring Raiders money line with both Josh Jacobs and CEH getting touchdowns on that card. We did take the passing yards at 274.5 on Mahomes and the 254.5 on Derek Carr. We did take Pacheco over 20 yards on that one as well. We did take CH over 29.5 rushing yards on that card. And then Juju to have 34.5 receiving yards on that card. So some similar plays between the two cards. What's the main difference is we hedged the money line just in case, whatever the fuck the case may be, because let's be realistic, we don't really know. And then for our DFS lineup, we're rolling MVS at captain. We got some Jerick McKinnon in there. We got Patrick Mahomes. Let's see, MVS. Hang on, I gotta check on that now. So I can't remember that off the top of my head. This is why I like having Mike here, because I don't have to do it all myself. Okay, so in this one we have MVS, Mahomes. We have MVS, Mahomes, McKinnon. Devontae Adams, CEH, and Darren Waller. Okay, so that's what we're working with in that lineup tonight. I almost wanted to go with like a Devontae, like Hunter Renfrow type of situation. But I almost kind of feel stupid in a way for hedging the money line on that other on that other SGP. But I think that we're in a decent enough position. We're in a good enough position with this one tonight that I'm hoping that the Chiefs pull this through. It's gonna be high scoring. I feel like it's gonna be decently like moderately scoring. I'm not thinking that the roof gets completely blown the fuck off the building tonight. But both these teams have really good offenses. They have decent defenses too, but I think the offenses are significantly more high octane. Both these teams play at an elite level. Both these teams have damn good quarterbacks, have great receiving cores, justifiable backfields, you know. And that's not me just joshing around. Get what I just did there. This one could get interesting really quick. How many playmakers are utilized and how the ball gets dispersed is super sketch. I feel like that's the sketchiest part to diagnose in this game. I don't know if you get a heavy dose of Kelsey in this game. Maybe the Raiders focus more on shutting down Kelsey and forcing Mahomes to work with the rest of the weapons that he has. That'll be interesting within itself to see how that rears its ugly head. Waller has been like, you know. They do get Renfrow out there tonight, so you know. Derek Carr is 5-3 in 8 career starts on Monday Night Football, 0-2 on the road, and they are the road team. They're coming into this road dogs. So there's some of our indicators right there as to why that line may have just inflated and just blew up so fucking big in favor of Kansas City right before kickoff. Anyone needing any Rumday Night miracles? I know my homie Nick, one of my followers on Twitter, he let me know that he's got Josh Jacobs going tonight. His opponent has Waller. And it's one of those games where it could come down where if Josh Jacobs could get him like 10, 15 points, he could probably pull out a win. But he would need like Waller to not get targeted. I've had that happen. I've been in that position where you just need a Rumday Night miracle. Hopefully you guys are needing Rumday Night miracles. We're able to get those for your fantasy teams tonight. Is anyone involved in a game of inches out there? Anybody, maybe down like 0.1 or 0.2 at the given moment, 0.4, you're down 5 points, and you're just needing your guy to go out there and get you, a couple of yards, get you a TD. Let's talk about it. What's going on in everyone's fantasy football lives? Woo! Need 18 from Kelsey to win. Now, what's your opponent got going? That's gonna greatly make or break because Kelsey can get you 18. That's a thing. That's a doable thing. But you gotta be hoping that your opponent has nobody going. If your opponent maybe has, one or two pieces of his team going tonight, let's say he's got like Josh Jacobs and Adams, or Waller and Jacobs or whatever the case may be, or CEH, like he's done, just need Kelsey points. Oh, it's doable for you, man. Oh, this is about to become a fucking interesting stream. Now that makes the stream interesting. If Sky Moore doesn't drop 20 plus points, I win. I don't think that Sky Moore is going to drop 20 plus points. I don't think that's why I didn't take any props on Sky Moore. And I know that they tried getting him involved a little bit last week. Mike will be on the stream, to kind of like indulge more on the inner workings of his Kansas City Chiefs. I want to give him. I don't want to steal his thunder for when he comes on for the play-by-play. But I don't know. I'm not as big on Sky Moore as everybody else was. Like I there was a moment where like I thought that I was a fan, but then like post the draft and them getting MVS and just everything like that. The Juju acquisition. I was Mecole still being there, and them. It seems like they're really trying to like work Mecole into the playbook. Like I just all Sky Moore does is drop punts, not points. Yeah, see, like I'm not a believer. Like I'm just not a Sky Moore truther. Like I think pre draft position or pre landing spot, I was more on Sky Moore. I need to go like brush my hair before play-by-play. Not really. That's what I get for taking a nap earlier. I need to stop taking naps before streams. I got a wager with the date on tonight's game for drinks. She's a Raiders fan, and I told her I'd bet it on the Chiefs. Bro, like I'm not bugging. I'm like the kickoff hasn't started yet, but I'm already low key kind of stressing the Chiefs money line just because of how fucking huge like and inflated. Like that's crazy how that it swung so drastically 30 minutes from the time that I put in my parlay. I put in my parlay, set my phone down. Actually, I put in my parlay, started playing around on Call of Duty Mobile, and took a shit. Got done with that match of Call of Duty. Figured, let's place another bet before we got to whitewash our hands and get on air. I go and I check, and the line is just 330 favorite for fucking the Chiefs. 330. I already hedged it. I mean, but I hedged it in the form of an SGP. So I mean, that SGP is probably not gonna like both running backs aren't going to get touchdowns. I don't think. But then like on the other card, I have Adam to get one, and then like Kelsey to get one. So I'm expecting more through the air type of game. I'm not expecting a whole lot of running, which has rushing props a little sketchy for me. 8 TDs, 2 interceptions on Monday Night Football for a Carr in his last 5 starts or something like I said like that. Alex Vars, Jermaine Elmanor starting on right side of the O-line. I'm gonna throw up. Yeah, your Raiders. It's gonna be tough. We all know Western Michigan wide receivers don't break out till year 5. Oh my gosh. What up, Matt? Dilly. I got money on KC over 29.5 points. Before half, we're just over 29.5. Like that's them over 29.5 is fair. What bets you got floating out there, Matt? What you playing? What you playing tonight? Total? You should be good. I think we're gonna be like staring down the barrel of like 30, 24, 30, like I can say like a 30, 27. MVS TD, like I'm starting to like more and more, and I'm feeling like I probably should have fucking taken that. Um, Devontae Adams CD. I took Adams and Kelsey. I took Adams and Kelsey. Kelsey over 74 yards. It's so tough. Like they used Kelsey like super heavy last week. Like it's a matter of what the Raiders are going to do defensively. I can see Kelsey having a 74-yard night. Like with the way that line shifted, bro, it seems like all signs are pointing towards KC getting ready to pitch a fucking blowout. Like that shit moved quick, bro, and it moved drastic from 5 p.m. Mountain Time to 5:30 Mountain Time, like 5:25 Mountain Time. That line like blew up, bro. God, I'm dropping 120 fantasy points for me. I don't think that any player has ever done that in the history of fantasy football. Kelsey or Clyde first score. I could see them getting right there to like the goal line, just be like, Clyde, take this. Over on Carlson. Watch Foster Moreau score the first seed. Dude, that fucking sucked. That'd be like the most like Raiders thing ever. What's good, Slap? What up, Jay? Yeah, we got Chiefs. We got Chiefs money line. Heads or tails? Heads. What up, Extreme Kane? Damn, it took some of y'all a hot minute to get up in the stream, yo. Like that first like 5 minutes of the stream, I was like, damn, where the fuck is everybody? I know. We sent out the notice. I noticed like I don't tweet it out. Like that's when like not everyone gets notified. Or a guy like Noah Gray scores. Oh my gosh. Thoughts on Jacobs? Over 61 rushing yards. Adams over 78. I'm hoping for nothing. I'm gonna be straight up. I want nothing but like all out fucking warfare tonight. Like I'm hoping that it is high stats. It is high fucking passing. Like Jacobs could hit that. Adams could hit that. They could both hit that. What we're relying on is for both offenses to be so damn good that defense just gets canceled the fuck out in this game. Like that's what we're really hoping. We're hoping for a shitty defensive game. Like we want like 60 points scored total. Like we don't even give a fuck if we get OT tonight. We just better hope that we don't run out of beer before then. And that could possibly happen. Mahomes over 272, Clyde TD, Chiefs money line. I like that. I think I'm rocking that. I'm rocking similar to that on a parlay. I have a couple of different things up in there too, like Juju 34.5, and but I'm liking that. Brandon Bolden TD. Got the over on Kelsey receptions. What is it like 7? You took it at 7? This game needs to be high scoring just because all the other shit primetime games. Yeah, for real. 34-24 final score, KC dub. I like that. I like that prediction. Is that a whole stack of ribs for this game? Nice. And Kelsey and Adams TD. Yep, I have that in my parlay. I have Kelsey and Adams TD wrapped up with Mahomes and Carr over passing yards. Juju over 34.5. Max Crosby to get a sack. Chiefs money line over 44.5 points. Down 85-102. I have Jacobs and Hollins. He has Mahomes and Pacheco. Do I win? You better hope that Mahomes doesn't do a whole lot. If this game goes the way that everyone in the chat wants it to be, like if this game is high scoring, if this game is just all out like knockout drag out, like we all really want, the entertainment that we all realistically deserve. 31-17. I think it's like I'm seeing like 31, 34. Or like 31, yeah, or 31, 31, 27. Like seeing like 30, 27, 31, 27. Keelan Cole's a sneaky play in my opinion. Dude, let's hope that for the sake of this game, like we said, high scoring, and it's a show. Let's hope that it's a show of the studs. Taking Raiders spread today, tough. The second half of this game is going to be where the roof's really going to fucking get blown off of it. Like fourth quarter of this game's going to get insane. Renfro first TD. Oh my gosh. I'm not betting who's going to get the first TD in this game. I did not put that out there. You're better off betting which team to score first. And in which case I would likely bet the Chiefs. Than picking which specific player will score first. You want a quick way to blow your fucking parlay up? That's it right there. Is including a fucking first TD scored. And you pick a player. Oh yeah, that shit's gonna get blown up real quick. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, Travis Kelce gonna get the first TV and fucking Juju just takes off and gets one. Oh god, then your parlay is just busted for the rest of the night. Now you got to build a whole new one. SGPs are hard. SGPs are hard. That's the hardest fucking form of betting. He's like, gotta juice the parlay up. Shit. Man, I was so happy they threw me a fucking free $10 tonight so I could build that one parlay. I built the second one with my own money, the one with the Raiders. But they threw me that free fucking 10. I was like, yo, if we can flip this into $200 fucking dollars in a night, let's run that joint. Let's run that. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh. And now the nerves get ready to set in. All right. Everybody head over to the second stream. Go get in the waiting room. I will start that up here in about like 5-ish, 8-ish minutes. What app is easiest to sign up for betting football? I love DraftKings, but let me give you a fucking DraftKings code. Because if I give you a DraftKings code and you use it, then we both get free bets based off whatever you deposit. And I'm down for more free bets. So, like, if you don't have a DraftKings account, like, let me give you a code and we can make that tonight. Like, message me on Discord or like message me on Twitter. Message me on Twitter, DM me on Twitter. I will DM you a fucking invite link for DraftKings. Got the Astros champs bet slammed. Ooh. Ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and head over into the other stream. We will be right back. Rumday Night Football is about to begin here on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. Dilly, y'all.
Welcome to Rumday Night Football with the Rumboyz Fantasy Network.